So at the moment I've just got the water running on the footpath above the affected electrical room, which is on the right hand side here. We've got the water on the right, on the left here, incoming cold water supply, an empty vault here where the electric cables run across and into the electric room here. Now at the moment I've got water running just on the path away from the steps, as you can see, towards what looks like a cable television box by the curb line. Okay, so there's no water running on the steps at the moment, and if we have a look in the empty vault here, we've got water gushing in down the back wall here. It's just starting to fill up in there. You can see that point there. It's also dripping from above. And if we have a look on the thermal imaging camera, you can see quite clearly where the warmer water is pouring down the back wall there. It looks like water's been entering for quite a long time. The on-site contact reported that they noticed the dripping in this room approximately 8 weeks ago. It's tracking along the electrical cables from this middle room here and running down, and obviously you've got all of the electrical boxes here, so it's putting all of these at risk. It's just coming through this corner here where it's dripping through from the other side. I think it could potentially be the main electrical cable that's up in that corner. I can't quite see. And if you go through into the water room, this is the incoming cold water supply here. There isn't anything dripping in here at the moment. But as you can see, it hasn't been tanked or waterproofed. There's evidence of an old sheet metal up there, or potentially asbestos. I can't quite make out what it is, but it's all deteriorated, so the ground behind it is exposed. You can see from here that it's all exposed and starting to drop. All of the metal's deteriorating on the roof there. We've got a nice big hole here on the facade for water to run straight in for the door frame. The render underneath the stairs is all blown. We've got large sections missing here, and the brickwork on the top of the walkway there on the wall is blown and fallen away from the structure. It's obviously going to allow water in for these junctions here and run down inside the render. And it's the same on both sides. So far we've only tested the pavement here. As you can see, the water's running on here and running back towards this, which I imagine is either the electrical inspection chamber or cable television or something like that. It looks like the water's entering around this junction here potentially. Sort of lines up with where the water's pouring at the back of the vault. Having a look at the footpath, there's lots of cracks and everything in the pointing in between the paving slabs. We've got some exposed junctions just at the bottom of the stairs here, which I'm going to test in a moment. The stairs, is it sealant or grout or whatever's been used in between the stair where it butts the party wall there has deteriorated, as has the grout on much of the stairs, moving up the stairs as well. A couple of large holes here, structural crack running right the way through the stair there. And then moving up to the top here, we've got separation between the mosaic tile and the top step here. This is quite a common point of entry as well. and between the mosaic and the wall here, a large gap there. Some cracking running through the mosaic, through here, and more gaps on this side. Okay, so we've just started to test the corner junction at the bottom of the stairs where it butts the paving slab there, and it's absolutely pouring into here now. It seems that the sheet metal on the ceiling is doing some sort of job at directing it towards the back there. As you can see, there's a large amount coming in now. Nothing coming through at the front here, however, by the electrical room here, it's coming through the paintwork, pushing through the render. See it pretty much coming through everywhere. Inside here, above the door frame there, and obviously you can see that there's some tanking been put in to the electrical room there, but it abuts the door, it doesn't go up. So any water that comes in at this point is just going to be allowed to go in underneath the tanking. And inside here, and you can see where it's coming through into the electrical room. From this top corner here. It's also coming in behind this wood at the back here. And I'm going to stop that now because the electrics are starting to make a bit of a funny noise. You can see there's a large amount of water starting to fill up in here, and I've only had that on for about 5 minutes. It's pretty much coming through everywhere.